Y'all, I was just sitting here thinking about when Crystal and I went to dinner with my mom and stepdad, and I asked her at the dinner table if she believes that I can make it, if she believes that I'm gonna make my dreams come true with all the hard work I've been putting in. She'll like walk into the living room while I'm working and just stand there and smile at me, and I can see that she believes in me. But at the dinner table, she told my mom and stepdad, "We'll see." And I said it again. I was like, "But do you believe that I can make it happen?" I said, "It's okay to say no." She said, "We'll see." And I know she has a lot of doubt because she does have like a pessimistic mindset. She has to see something to believe it, but she couldn't even say that she believed in me, and that really hurt my feelings. But it's not about me, it's her own, whatever. Even whenever it's something that she's going for, it's like it's hard to believe in herself. She has to just be given it, or just see it to believe it. But sometimes I just need that reassurance, like, I believe in you, I support you, I know that you can do this. Sometimes I just need that, and it's just hard for her to give it to me. I know I'm oversharing, but it's something that's weighing heavily on me, and I can't talk to her about it because she'll be like, you'll be all right, it's okay, it's not like that, and like kind of dismiss it. But it's like, I love her so much, and I really want us to support each other, but sometimes we're just not completely what each other needs. We're not going anywhere, anything. It's just, sometimes we have to be our best friend. We have to be our biggest cheerleader. We have to be that person that picks us up. We can't always depend on someone else. If I were depending on someone else to encourage me and give me the hope that I need and support that I need, I would never make it, because I don't have anyone supporting me that strongly right now. Everyone is just like, oh, we'll see what happens. No one is like, yes, you can do this. Yes, I believe in you. Yes, you've got this. Yes, I know you're going to do it. You're going to make it come true. No one's doing it but me. And of course, some of you guys are supporting me and cheering me on, and I appreciate you so much. I know that you believe in me, but I guess, I don't know. The people that see me in life regularly, like in the flesh, they're like, oh, you've been working so hard at this, and you've had this dream for a long time. So if you were going to make it happen, it would have happened by now. But that's not true. It can still happen later in life. It's possible. It's possible that I'll continue believing in myself. And I know that you guys will continue to believe in me. With Crystal, she really wants someone to like watch TV with her and try new foods with her and just experience life and have fun, going to the movies, going out to eat, and, binge watching TV shows and watching movies and stuff at home. And I want someone to like help me make music. We write songs together, make beats together, mix and master together, film and edit videos together. And right now we just don't share the same interests, which is fine. Couples go through this all the time. She even told me, this is what you're interested in. I don't want that. I want to do my own thing. So I have to do everything by myself, and it is exhausting. And I am tired, but I'm having so much fun at the same time. But I can't help but fantasize what it would be like if I had help and my workload was not as heavy. I fantasize a lot, like what if Crystal were more into this, or we were doing it together. And I imagine other couples that do it together, even siblings like Billy and Phineas, they do it together. The girl Kara and her husband, they make music together. And I'm just like, man, it must be nice to have relationships and family that are interested in the same thing as you. It's just me, you guys. It's just me. And I am having a great time, but I am exhausted. I would love to have help. With Crystal and I, sometimes we joke, like, if we ever were to separate, she's always like, you gonna be stalking me and worried about what my new woman looks like. I said, baby, I'm gonna be right there introducing myself to her, and she better treat you right. I told her if I were to date somebody else, I'd definitely date somebody that's into music production, songwriting, and video editing and all that good stuff, like entertainment. I definitely would. But it's okay. We've been together 10 years. We're not going anywhere. We just like to, I don't know, just fantasize sometimes. But you guys, I'm not perfect. I am dismissive of her too sometimes. And it's like, she'll come in the living room and be like, babe, you've been editing or working on music all day. I really just want you to come lay in the bed and hold me and let's fall asleep together. I'm like, I ain't got time to be sleeping. Are you crazy? Do you know how many videos I have to edit? Do you know how much songs I have to mix? Do you know how much? And she's like, I don't care about that. I just want to spend time with you. I just want to hold you. I just want to lay in bed and watch TV or just, cuddle. I'm like, we can cuddle at 2 a.m. when I come get my butt in the bed and go to sleep, because right now, baby, I gotta work. And that is very dismissive of her, what she needs and her feelings. I will come lay on her for 5 minutes and get back up, but she wants more. She wants me to be there beside her for the whole night. And I can't do it, you guys. I'm doing everything by myself. I'm a broken record, but I gotta keep going, man. I can't stop. I can't take breaks right now. There's no time for that. Even though I did take a lot of breaks whenever I was injured and when I'm depressed, but I feel like I can't control that. It's like, if I can't get in the right mindset to work, yes, I will lay up and watch TV with her, but it's not an everyday thing. It's not even an every week thing. So I understand, why she feels like she needs more from me. Okay. Let me explain myself, you guys. I know I am an oversharer, but at the same time, I got Crystal's permission and she said it was okay. But let me tell you guys something. I want to be 100% transparent with you guys. I am so grateful for you, and I do not want to broadcast a false reality of what my life is like. If I'm gonna show you my journey, if I'm gonna really show you my life, I want to be 100% transparent and let you guys know the real me, okay? I really appreciate whenever people show their true life instead of trying to mask it and pretend like they're 100% happy. If I wanted to do that, I never would have told you guys that I have bipolar disorder. That is something that is very personal to me, something that I come in and out or go in and out of being ashamed and being okay with it. It's like some people judge, and that's on them. That's not on me, baby. If they want to judge, that says more about them than it says about me, because it's something that I cannot control. But I do want to elaborate a little bit more, okay? I do not currently have a therapist. I know sometimes these videos are like a therapy session for me, and I do watch other YouTubers that also, it feels like I'm in a therapy session just watching their videos. Y'all, I have searched far and wide for someone that I am compatible with. I think I've tried 3 or 4 different therapists, and I just wasn't receiving what I wanted. It was more of like I'm gonna tell you what to do and do it. This is how it should be, instead of tell me more about what you desire. Tell me more about what your life, what you envision your life to be like, and let's work through it together. It's more like a do this. And I don't like that. I like to be in control of my own life, you guys. So I did leave, several therapy clinics. I left them behind because it just wasn't working for me. I kind of wish I had like a celebrity therapist, but I can't afford that. Not right now anyway, but maybe in the future. Hopefully. I don't really know if they are better, but it just seems like a lot of them are really spiritual, or, they can give you, I don't know, like guidance or something. But until then, I have you guys, and I'm very grateful for you. So with bipolar disorder, I go in and out of depression, okay? Sometimes my mood swings last 1 week, sometimes 2. My longest mood swing, my longest depression episode was about 3 months long whenever I lost my dad. So that was a very hard time for me because it was unexpected and I had no idea it was coming. I started hearing rumors that, he might be dying soon, so you need to go visit him and, spend some time with him. And it was true. I did lose my dad. So I fell into a very deep depression right before I started working at the post office, you guys. The most toxic job I have ever had in my life. And I was depressed when I started there, so yay me. But when I am in that kind of stage of my life, I really like to be alone. I love having a wife. I love having friends and family around. But when I'm in that state, it's like I just want peace and quiet. Sometimes I don't turn on the TV. I don't turn on the radio. Whether I'm at home or in my car, I just want peace. I just want silence. And my wife is an avid television watcher. She comes straight home, turns on the TV, wakes up on the weekend, turns on the TV. TV. It's like her life. But whenever I am depressed, I don't want to hear that noise because it irritates me. And when I ask like ChatGPT and Google, why am I like that? It's like irritability is a sign of depression. Of course, there are so many other things, but irritability is one. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, why are you so weak? Why are you crying all the time? Why are you like this? And it's like, I'm in a depression episode, but people don't truly understand what bipolar disorder is. It's not something that I could just be like, okay, I can stop crying. I can stop moping. I can unfog my brain by the snap of a finger. It's not that simple, you guys. And it's just hard to explain that to people that have never experienced it, you know? So maybe 5 years ago, I wanted to get my own apartment. I was like, I'm just gonna get my own 1-bedroom so that I can have my space. We can still be together, but I just want my space. I need to be alone. I need to have quiet when I need it. But guess what? I couldn't afford it, you guys. And I was like, I was not happy because I really wanted my space. I need my boundaries to be like respected. When I want to be alone, I don't want people running around. I don't want people watching TV. I don't want people laughing and joking, even though you would think that having joyful, beautiful people surrounding you would uplift you. It actually makes me want to be alone even more. So I really wanted that apartment, you guys, but I couldn't afford it, so I didn't get it. So I continued to go through depression episodes, I don't know, just with like noise and not having peace. Even whenever we have visitors, I love having visitors. I love having company, but I'm like, maybe just like 1 week tops so that if I fall into a depression episode, I don't have to be surrounded by people for the majority of it. I'll be able to be alone, you know, and come out of it on my own time. You know, sometimes people just come and stay 2 weeks and I just have to struggle. I just have to suffer through that episode. It is what it is, you know, boo-hoo. You know, you got people coming around that loves you, that wants to hang out, boo-hoo, poor you. I know, but it's just something that I desire is to be alone. So I've been talking about getting a house soon. And I'm like, okay, whenever we get a house, people cannot come and stay the entire summer because I'm going to be going in and out of episodes. They usually last about a week. I'll be a week hypomanic, a week depressed, a week hypomanic, a week depressed. And I never know what's going to trigger me to go back to the previous episode. There is no stability in my life without medication. And I've gotten used to it. I've been going through this since I was a kid. So I'm pretty used to it. I'm a master, baby. So I know when it's coming. I know what I need when I get there. And I'm learning how to manage it without being like excessive, you know? But when I'm in my own home, I should be allowed to be alone. I should be allowed to have peace and quiet. I should be allowed. But other people have needs too. I shouldn't be like, oh, you can't watch TV because I'm depressed. That's why I say I need my own space. It's not fair to other people for me to not have my own space, you see? But when I said that I don't want people to come and stay the whole summer because I will be needing some space, I will be needing some privacy, maybe just 1 week. And I was told that if people come and stay the whole summer, they won't be in my way. I'm like, no one can come and stay the whole summer. And again, my wishes were dismissed. Like, well, if or when people stay the whole summer, you'll be in your studio the whole time anyway. You won't even know they're there. So it's like, I don't like being dismissed. I should put my foot down with my boundaries, and I should not allow anyone to overstep them. Not my wife, not my mom, not my family, not my friends, not strangers. No one should be allowed to overstep my boundaries, but people tell me that I'm weak-minded. and that I am not passive. What's the word? Whenever you allow people to take advantage of you. And I have seen that. I can be that way, but I don't want to be that way anymore. So I told Crystal, I want my own house. And of course, that would hurt anyone's feelings, but I need my space, I need my peace, I need my quiet, and I deserve to be alone whenever I want to just, write songs and have peace and have serenity. I deserve to not have my boundaries constantly overstepped. I love to be alone. Before I got into this relationship, I went to the movies by myself. I went to restaurants by myself. I traveled by myself. I went to California and slept in my car for a summer by myself, and I actually had fun. Like, I do stuff like that. But since Crystal and I have been together, I don't do as much like me time stuff, but she lets me. She's like, yeah, you can go do whatever you want to do, but maybe not traveling, but like, if I want to go to a restaurant or go, to the gym or something like that, it's not a big problem. I love her so much, you guys. I love her so much. That's my baby. But I don't feel like we are compatible. We do not share the same interests. We've been together 10 years because we love each other. But whenever we ask each other, why do you love me? It's like, because you love me. Oh, because you're so sweet. Oh, I have to go back and watch the camera and see what the heck he just did. But anyway, because you're so sweet, because you love me, because because we've been together for so long, it's like, but what do we give each other? We don't share the same common interests. Of course, everyone loves to eat. We like to eat. We both like to watch TV. I don't watch TV as much as I used to, but I still enjoy watching shows and movies and stuff. But it's like, I'm not into basketball. She loves basketball. She wants to go to the games and stuff. I'm not interested in that. She's not interested in music and video editing and video creation and songwriting. So it's like, whenever we spend so much time with our interests, like she's in one room watching TV, I'm in another room working on stuff. We're not really spending time together. And that's not an issue. There are so many couples out there that work that don't spend a lot of time together and they don't share interests. But this is another thing, you guys. Whenever we do spend time together, we are so dismissive of each other. Like, we're talking to each other about our day. We're talking to each other about our interests, and both of us zone out. We're both guilty. And it's like, we're just simply not interested in each other's lives. So it makes me think like maybe we would be better off as friends. I've been going back and forth with it for like probably since we've been together, you guys. But I love her so much. And at that time when we first got together, I prayed for someone, and she is everything I prayed for, everything. Sometimes people really are there for you for a season and then you move on. Sometimes you were there together forever. And I don't think either one of us is getting what we need entirely from one another. My emotional needs aren't being met, and my boundaries are not being respected. For her, is like she's happy as long as she has her bills paid and she's able to, eat out and enjoy her life and have her alcohol and watch her TV. She's happy. But I'm so deep, you guys. I like having deep conversations. I like talking about things that I'm passionate about. And when my own spouse isn't interested, it kind of is like a slap in the face, especially when it's dismissed, like, oh, I'm doing something right now, and then goes back to the TV and turns the TV on. I love you so much, babe. And I'm sorry for complaining, but the truth is I have been struggling with this for a long time, and I don't have anyone to talk to about it. No one. I have no one. I have ChatGPT. That's not a person. That is AI. That's artificial intelligence. I don't have any family or friends that I talk to regularly that I want to spill my business with, yet I'm putting it on the internet, and this is the only way they're gonna hear about this from me, because I don't feel like I should talk to them one-on-one about my personal problems, because I'm not close to anyone right now. I don't even feel like I'm close to my own wife, you guys. I feel like I'm all by myself right now. I feel like I don't have anyone that's interested in me, interested in my life, interested in what I'm going through. I'm doing this whole series on my own. I have no one to help, and I feel alone. And it's like, if I feel so lonely, if I feel so alone, I deserve to be alone. Not that like, oh, well, I deserve to be alone. It's like, I don't deserve anyone. I do deserve deserve to be alone. People come and go as they please. Let them come and go as they please, but I need my own space. I've been yearning for it for the longest. I just can't afford it. That's the only reason why I don't have my own place. I fantasize about it every day, every single day. Probably for like the last 10 years that we've been together, I fantasize about having my own space because I love to be alone, you guys. I always blame my broken brain. And back before we got together, I always envisioned myself being alone for the rest of my life. And I used to cry so much. And whenever we got together, I was so grateful for her. I was so happy to have a companion, to have someone to go through life with. But my needs still aren't being met, and neither are hers. It's like, why are we forcing ourselves to be in this relationship when we're not even compatible, you guys? We love each other so much. We love each other so much. Even if we did get a divorce, I would want to still take trips with her. I would still want to help her pay her bills, because it's not fair, you know? If my career takes off, it's not fair for me to just be like, well, I'm gone, peace. That's not fair. I have so much love for her. I have so much respect for her, but I do need my own personal space. I need to take care of my mental health. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I've been having this on my chest and I have nobody to talk to. Nobody. Anyone that I try to talk to, they're like, oh, I don't want to hear about your marital problems. Or if it is my wife, she's like, oh, you know, whatever, you're just going through an episode. It's like, if it was just an episode, I wouldn't feel this way for the entire duration we've been together. I thought it was 50-50. I did a survey with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said 75% my mind wants to leave and 25% my heart wants to stay. So AI gave me a quiz and that was the result. I'm definitely not 100% wanting to stay because whenever I'm depressed, I don't feel like I have the support I need. I've got financial support. I've got, food support, but this may be the first year that she made more money than me. So I've always been able to provide for myself. So I don't feel like I owe anyone anything. I don't. By me providing support to someone, that would just be out of the kindness of my heart. I'm not saying that I want to leave her. I'm just saying that I have thought about it, and it is something that weighs heavily on me, that I need to be alone, that my mood swings are too much, and that my needs are not being met because I get dismissed. It's like, oh, well, you'll be all right. Or, oh, well, I don't want to talk about that right now. And it's like, well, who am I supposed to talk to? I say it all the time. I'm like, I need people because you're not giving me what I need. I need people to talk to. I need people that actually care about what I'm going through. And it's like, oh, just go find some friends. Oh, go talk to ChatGPT. And it's like, dang. I do feel like I deserve better, but I feel like we both deserve better, you know? But gosh darn, I love that girl so much. So I never know what I'm gonna do with my life. I never know which direction I'm gonna head in, but I do know that I need to take care of this broken brain, because this broken brain, baby, whew, I just need to pray. But thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.